A
This is
Minecraft
cinema!
movie.
All right,
Flint and Steel, baby.
Yeah.
Woo!
The Minecraft movie, based off the hit video. Oh, Crystal's just gone. Based off the hit video game Minecraft. It tells the story of Steve, who enters a mine and finds a magic cube, and he goes to Minecraft world where he can make blocks, and those are cool. And he meets a dog, and the dog's his best friend. But then some pigs get angry, and also they're zombies, I think.
Oh, Tony, I didn't know you were in this movie too.
Oh God.
So then the pigs come, and they're angry, and they're zombies, I think. And they have to a bunch of people get sucked in, and they go on an adventure to get the cube and stop the Minecraft. Jack Black, this lady from Orange is the New Black, and Jason Momoa are surprisingly entertaining in it. These two kids can't act to save their life. I didn't realize the girl was from
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
And the
like,
girl was
no,
also
She plays Wednesday.
no,
Z's
she
friend.
doesn't. That's
You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish.
No, because I was watching the movie and I'm like, that girl's pretty. Do I know her from anything? I'm like, oh, Wednesday. I'm like, I thought she was like a 10-year-old in Wednesday. Jesus Christ. But yeah,
She looks like she's 10 here.
nah, she looks older here.
No, she looks young as shit. I was like, how does she have a job? I was actually confused that she had a job. and
Well,
she could,
she's
like, live in a
early.
house.
She looks early 20s as opposed to Wednesday, where she looked like
Yeah.
13.
Cap. Can you get rid of Crystal and then bring her back so that I'm up a frame? Because I don't like being like, I don't like this dead space. There we go.
100%.
Thank you, Tony.
You know what? You know what?
Thank
For you, Adam, for your big return.
Get rid of Logan. Yeah, get rid of.
Oh wait. Oh, it only makes
you are the king, Tony. You are the king. Yes.
I was gonna let
There
you
we
be
go.
at the top, but it
I
literally
know.
won't let you be at the top.
I know. I appreciate that.
Yeah, this
Oh my
little
god,
boy.
she's back. She's just
Yeah.
there now.
This little boy can't act to save his life. Also, during the plot line, this villager, I guess they're called, meets Jennifer Coolidge, and I would have rather just seen a whole movie about that. Now, look, I don't know much about Minecraft, but I got very lucky because I sat next to Logan at the wrestling event who brought his son, who apparently loves Minecraft. And
Yeah.
I said, hey, tell me a little bit about Minecraft. For the next 2 days, he told me a lot about Minecraft. He was playing the game for me and everything.
First we mine, then we craft.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. The Nether. I know all the memes, Tony. I got them all.
I'm glad you know all the memes.
Yes.
So I went in with very limited knowledge. I mean, I know a little bit about Minecraft. I've seen people play it. I'm more of a Roblox guy myself. Okay.
We
So
know
I
why
went
you're Roblox guy, Tony.
Yeah, I went into this. What I don't know.
Who gets it?
Someone let me know what that means. Should I have not said I was a
you think
Roblox?
the 10-year-old looks hot from Wednesday. That's what that
Oh
means.
no! Wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Roblox? I haven't played Roblox since 2017. Has any controversy happened with it?
Nice try, Diddy. There's just a lot
no.
of
No, I'm
there's a
being
lot
legit right now.
It's pretty bad. If you like, it's
Fuck.
pretty bad.
What's another game like Minecraft? Can I redo that joke? I didn't know about
Fortnite. There's just a lot of
Fortnite.
like,
I'm more of a Fortnite
there's a lot of
guy.
There
like,
you go.
sketchy adults that prey on kids and yeah,
Wait,
Roblox.
that's okay. So I
Yeah.
used to play Roblox as a joke.
I'm sure you
Because
did.
they would always remake games in Roblox. So like when PUBG was really big, I would always stream that I was playing PUBG and make it the thumbnail, and then people would click on, and I'd be playing the Roblox version, and I wouldn't break character, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, "I know, I thought the graphics would be better. This game doesn't look that good." So I did that for like several months, and I haven't played Roblox since. So I'm gonna have to do some Google searches after this to figure out what happened.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I didn't really care going in. I thought it was going to be cringe. The trailer was bad.
Mhm.
Although I did find out it was the director of Napoleon Dynamite. I'm like, okay.
Yep. Yep.
maybe it'll
And
at least be-
Gentleman's Bronco.
Yes, and Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, Nacho Libre, yeah.
Oh!
So I'm like, all right, let me give this a shot. The funny thing was, before this, literally the night before, I went to see Rocky Horror live, which I've seen many, many times. Now, granted, it was at the drive-in, so we were in the car. I didn't hear the crowd participating unless I left the car to go to the concessions.
Why
But it was
didn't you
fun.
participate?
I have before. It's just at the drive-in, it was cold, so we were all in the cars. So I
What a
wasn't
pussy.
outside. Sorry. So I would, but when I would left to go to the concession, I would hear everyone joining in, and that's something I've experienced many, many times. So I was seeing adults do it. And then the next day I go to the Minecraft movie by myself, which I probably shouldn't have done now that I know about this Roblox thing. And I just said I was a fan of it. I go by myself.
Tell me you were the only grown adult by yourself surrounded by children.
Well, I didn't see a good look at the theater because I was supposed to go to my seat, the assigned seating. And look, I'm not being I'm not fat shaming here, but for some reason, whenever anyone steals my seat in the assigned seating, it's always a morbidly obese family. I don't know why. Literally, no, I'm like, this isn't even a joke. Johanna was there for one of the times we went to see Godzilla and Kong, and they don't understand the assigned seating. I don't know how they got in the theater because it's all assigned seating, and they took up like all our seats. They're like, "What are you doing?" So I didn't even bother. I'm like, I'm not even gonna. I don't give a shit. I'll just sit right next to the screen. So I'm by myself right next to the screen. But yeah, it was a cool, surreal experience because all the kids were joining in on the jokes and shouting all the things they were supposed to say. I'm like, wow, 2 movies separated by like, I don't know, 50 years with 2 very different audiences doing the same thing back to back. It was kind of a cool experience. It's cool
if you get the good version of that and not like the kids trashing it and like the adults trashing
pulling out a damn chicken.
This was middle of the day Sunday, and it was like kids with parents, so it wasn't going to get too wild.
Yeah, it wasn't the TikTok cringe crew that all suited up and came out to do their
memes. I think that was week 1. I think that had been phased out by the time I got there. But no, I wasn't expecting like all these little kids to actually be shouting at the screen and participating. And I'm like, again, Rocky Horror and that back to back. I'm like, this is a weird experience. The movie itself, I don't care. It was okay. There was a lot of stuff that was going over my head, but I'm like, it was not very accessible to people who don't play the game. Yeah. Like every time something weird like the chicken jockey, I'm like, I'm guessing that's from the game, and I don't get it.
It's not from the game.
Well, there is a chicken jockey in the game.
It's
right?
it's like a meme thing. I don't think it's actually like in the game. Like, there's no chicken jockey character as far as I know. I've played a bunch of Minecraft because my son is like obsessed with it, or he was. I'm not very good at it. I'm really like into making everything look perfect. So I waste like 3 hours on one little stupid pillar of a house. It's like, what the fuck am I doing with my life right now? I'm like, hey, look what I did over here, kids. My son's got like this like palace built, and I'm done. I'm out.
It's a rare thing in Minecraft.
All the things that people were yelling, like I am Steve, and first we mine and we craft. These aren't like quotes from the game. They're just they became like cringe memes online that they just ran with.
Well, it seems like, because I assume a lot of these kids are seeing it for the first time. I'm assuming they saw the memes on TikTok and now they want to participate.
Exactly.
I knew when to film when Chicken Jockey was coming because I wanted to hear the audience reaction because I saw that meme so much. Now, Logan, what did you think of Minecraft? How did the kid like it? Because he told me it was going to be the greatest movie ever made. Did it live up to his expectations?
Okay, my son is 6. Just some backstory, and he loves Minecraft, loves it. And yes, he was trying to show Tony how to play Minecraft at the wrestling event. But no, he loved it. He thought it was great, and this is one of those movies. I want to say, and I know this sounds like an old person. I always say that. Well, that's stupid to say that, but I think this is just one of those movies that's just not for me. It's not for me. And the people that it's for, which is the true fan base, really appreciate how far they go into the mechanics of Minecraft. And like to the point where I was looking up things about it, and then when I looked up stuff like on YouTube, and I would ask my son, I was like, "Well, what's that?" He said, "Oh yeah, because I would see in order to get your cart to automatically move, you have to put these
the redstone,
or you could put the lanterns or whatever, and stuff like not lanterns, but you know what I mean, the little torches,
the switches, and
and it's funny because then like it is true, like apparently the redstone only goes so far. If you don't lay enough, it'll run out of momentum. So when he goes to his creeper farm and he runs out of momentum because they weren't set far enough apart, I'm like, Well, that is like literally, they really do care about the game and put this shit from the game in the
They are
movie.
literally, I'm surprised the plot wasn't they got sucked into the video game, because they are literally, they're not trying to make you think that this is a believable world that resembles the game. Like, no, you're literally in the Minecraft game. You're in it.
So
you got to follow the rules.
This movie is Super Mario Brothers if they actually cared about the concept of Super Mario Brothers back in the 90s.
Right.
Like, literally, that's what this movie is.
Which,
and I don't care for it personally, but I understand why people like it, because it is true to the game. And then also the one thing, that's the last thing I would say, but I didn't like, so did you know the whole thing about the pig wearing the crown?
I didn't know that. Online influencer gamer.
I didn't know that. And when I saw that and they said it was a legend, I'm like, holy shit, that's going to bring a tear to my eyes.
That was actually really nice.
Cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. And it, like,
I didn't know about that.
And they're actual sets. I thought it was all CGI. No, they actually built freaking sets for the movie. I was
That's
like,
cool.
Some of the interior where like they're in the house, the mushroom house.
When they're when the trees, when they're like when it's just the two girls together.
Yeah.
What's called that's all sets. And they're walking back and forth, they're talking back and forth, and like I think they're gonna try to find the map. That's all real sets. That's
right when the two girls were together. All right, so here's a confession. After that big attack in the village, I kind of fell asleep. And when I woke up, they were like nearing the end of the mine experience. I got home really late after Rocky Horror because it was at the drive-in, which is like an hour and a half away. So I got home at like 3 a.m. And I was like in the theater. I didn't realize I woke up and suddenly they're in a mine cart fighting people to mine. I'm like, uh-oh, I hope I can figure out what's going on.
I hope I could piece together the intricate plot.
I hope I could piece together what's happening. Spoiler, it was pretty easy to piece together what was happening. The specifics of everything were
Adam,
complicated.
what did your son think about it? I'm sorry, I meant to ask that.
My kids loved it. I thought it was fun. We had a great time with the movie. We didn't have anybody yelling anything, unfortunately, because we saw it like early on the first day it came out. So we were ahead of the game. We were the only ones yelling chicken jockey to no one. No, we didn't yell. But no, we had a fun time. As someone that has played the game, but not like hardcore into it or anything, I did appreciate all the references. But I also am like, out of all the movie kind of genres, family kid movies, I'm super lenient on when it comes to reviewing, because it's like, what the fuck? These don't need to be high art. They just need to be entertaining for kids and for families. And I think young and old can at least get through the movie and have a good time. They're kind of like Despicable Me. The first couple are actually pretty damn good and clever. The later ones are just awful. But Minecraft is in its early stages of Despicable Me. It's not so insulting, and it's having fun, and it is paying respects to some of the people that have made the game and were involved with it. So yeah, not bad all around.
So Adam, you would say that you left a Minecraft movie with a dumb smile on your face, and that this movie might not work a lot for critics, but families will love it. Is that what you're saying?
Are these Rotten Tomato pull quotes? Is that what
I don't know what you're talking about, Adam. I don't know what you...
Logan, I'm much like, I believe Tony's Rotten Tomatoes certified. I can't remember. Are you Rotten Tomatoes
No,
certified?
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm actually not. I've never tried to be, though.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I don't know if I tried. I think I was nominated. It doesn't matter. But yeah,
I'm not even on Rotten. I maybe had a Rotten Tomatoes account in like 2007. I haven't done anything with Rotten Tomatoes in forever.
You know, to be Rotten Tomatoes certified, Logan, just a little information. Tony knows this. You have to have guts in this industry, and calling movies out when call a spade a spade. Nosferatu was artsy up its own ass bullshit, so it got a Rotten Tomato. Godzilla minus fun. Well, we already know that story. We don't need to go into it. And Rotten Tomatoes respects that. All right, that's moxie, bravery.
And you know what? As soon as I get certified, I'm going to go into Havoc, and I'm going to give it. Don't
let the haters fool you.
Exactly.
This is a modern classic.
I'm going to
get
get
a hell of a good
write me
time.
up something really nice. Okay.
I would say
Hardy has done it again.
I do want to call out the people our age. Crystal, don't you fucking say anything. The people our age who are shitting on like kids for enjoying this. I'm like, motherfuckers, we dragged our parents to, okay, maybe Adam, he's older than us. We dragged our parents to the Power Rangers movie and the Pokemon movie. Like, I'm like, yeah, every generation of kids likes a really stupid thing that adults won't get. I'm like, how do you not have enough awareness that
I
did
didn't
that
know
to
they
your
were
kids.
taking the old homes over to the movie theaters, Tony. That's so nice.
The first
They pick
thing
us
she
all
says
up on a bus.
in
We
segment.
get to eat at Country Cafe. I mean, it's great.
But yeah, people were being real assholes about it. I'm like, oh, come on. The Pokemon movie is like animals saying their name over and over again.
That movie, yeah, the Pokemon movie's not even good. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
but, I
yeah,
was a
it's
big
awful.
Pokemon fan.
I'm sorry.
You two waxing poetic for like
Yeah.
45 minutes, circle jerking? No.
I will say I enjoyed this more than I enjoyed this more than Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, Detective Pikachu's bullshit.
Yeah, that fucking sucked. I
No.
wasn't even in the review for that when we did rental reviews. But I had to go to the theater and watch it, and I was like, I was on my phone half the time. This movie fucking
Come on. Fuck. What are the kids into? Ryan Reynolds, Pikachu. Wait a second. We combine them. This is the movie.
I will say it's been a minute until we've had like cartoon movies that are or movies that are literally just for kids that don't really tell a big message. You know what I mean? I feel like for the longest time, like we've been used to watching Pixar's that every movie is sweet and kind and there's a message behind it, but there's also like a tragic story. This is like the first movie that's really just for kids.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
The Minions, those kind of like a lot of the stuff by Illumination is
what's
kind
the dog movie? I took my son to see the dog one.
Secret Life of Pets.
No, was it Dog Cop, right?
Dog Cop, yeah. That movie is
Dog
just
Man?
Is it Dog Man? Yeah.
It's Dog Man.
That is just a kid's movie. Like I watched it and I was like, oh, I really have no interest in this. And this is not a Pixar movie. This is really just dumb.
Was it bad? I actually didn't see
I
that
slept
one.
through it pretty
Okay. my son loves the Captain Underpants comics, and that movie was actually fine. But it's the same kind. It's like a spin-off of that.
Yeah, this
Dog
one,
Man. Dog Man wasn't even good in graphic novel form. That was bad.
The movie, it's like they try to make you care, and there's some sort of a storyline, and Pete Davis is in it for God knows why. And I don't know. It's just like, and then when you get to that part, there's like one little sweet little clip, and you're like, yeah, but everything else you're doing around this is awful. And but like I said, it's just good for kids to watch, and that's fine. I just feel like this is one of those kind of movies, and like I said, it's not for the fucking critics, it's for the kids and the people that grew up playing Minecraft. Because if you did do that, this movie gives you everything you wanted, which I think at the end of the day, they did their job and they should be rewarded for that.
By the way,
that's what the new Mario did too. I think it got pretty bashed by critics. I enjoyed it. It was nonsensical, but it was fun.
Yeah. That was my first live.
Other than Chris Pratt doing a hate crime, pretending to be an Italian, which
the pasta face was a bit much. I agree.
Which I was very, very vocal about. Other than that movie was fine.
Crystal hasn't talked in a straight hour. Crystal,
she didn't see Minecraft.
Well, she can still have a thought. I mean, come on.
Did you play it, Crystal, at all? Like
Did
once
you
or
play
twice?
Minecraft?
Were you a Roblox stan?
When it came out, you weren't an adult, Crystal. When it came out, you weren't an adult.
I was an adult when I came out of the womb.
What do you mean? It came out. When did Minecraft come out? We were all adults.
Minecraft is like 12. Isn't it like 12
no, we
years
were
old?
18. No, we were like 18.
2009. 2009.
2009. Yeah, no, that's college.
I was 19. Yeah,
it's like 15 years ago.
That's what college students played was Minecraft.
Oh no,
I wasn't playing that.
I was playing school. Trying to work, trying to go to a tour party.
My God. I was working. I was paying the bills.
I told you I was an adult. I am now more of a child now than I ever have.
If I was playing anything, it was probably like Arkham Knight or something. However, speaking of kids' films, I don't know, Adam, maybe you saw this one. It was very, very limited. A few months ago, they came out with a movie called Night of the Zoopocalypse.
I don't even know what that is.
It was very limited release. David Harbour's a voice, but the funny thing, Crystal, this is a kids animated film based off an unpublished story by Clive Barker, famous horror author. Clive Barker, who did like Hellraiser and shit. Apparently, he made an unpublished story called Zombies. There's already a movie called Zombies. And some studio was like, yes, let's water whatever this is down. Clive Barker and children. That goes together.
I'm obsessed.
The movie came out. I heard about it. It was not screening anywhere near me within an hour. But I want to check it out to see if it's any good because I'm just like, what a weird fucking thing to exist.
You know what I did see, and I didn't even bother reviewing it or putting out anything, was the Looney Tunes Night of the whatever.
I was telling Chris that
pretty good.
Yeah,
it got a lot of rave reviews. I didn't like it. I watched it with Lindsay. The kids checked out after like 20 minutes. It seriously was really funny and solid for about a half hour, and then the plot kicks in and it just falls apart. Oh, God, this is not good.
I heard people were praising it because of the 2D animation, but like, but it also has to be like funny and
right. Well,
what was it?
The Looney Tunes movie. Remember I told you there's a new Looney Tunes movie that came out, like a 2D one?
I was pumped for it. I thought it looked great. It just falls apart. The plot's not good. It's stupid. I'm hopeful that it'll be good, but
because that did well, that's why we get to get that. So that's kind of cool that that is something that was going to be shelved and never seen is we're actually going to get. So
I actually don't think it did do well.
I thought it did. Oh, my bad.
But the distributor didn't have to make the movie; they just bought the movie, so maybe it did well enough for them since they didn't pump money into the production.
It's like Ketchup and Mustard Studios or something. Yeah. It's like this really rinky-dink little studio that bought the rights.
At least they're trying.
Yeah, I would love to see more 2D animation from Disney out of all of them. Like, I did hear some rumor that they were talking about opening up a studio and getting back to the roots. So
really cool.
That would be great.
The next kids film I have to see. I don't have a choice. Is Lilo and Stitch.
I'm excited for that one.
No.
Yeah, I'm a little upset. I don't like the fact that the two aliens are dressed in drag.
Oh yeah,
it bothers me that they're real people. I think like that's kind of
the funny thing is I don't think I've seen Lilo and Stitch the original all the way through once. I probably
really? It's great. It's great.
No, the twins love Lilo and Stitch, and they found out about a new movie, and they are like, new one. That's what they always say when they watch a remake of a 2D one. They go, new one. So I'll be back for Lilo and Stitch, and then and then I hope to God they don't do another straight to Netflix Woody Woodpecker, because then that'll be 3 kids films I'll review this year. But yes, that is it for Minecraft. I thought it was okay. It's not for me. It's not absolutely terrible. It's not as cringe as I thought it would be. But you're not.
Well, it's like self-referential cringe, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean it's in on its own joke. It's silly. It's having a good time.
Yeah. It's Jack Black being Jack Black, really.
Exactly.
It's like he's double downing on his persona through the entire film, and
he's had a great run, man. Like,
he needed to win after that controversy last year in that stupid Santa movie. He needed a
no. He had the freaking Billboard chart topper with Bowser's song "Peaches."
But after that, he got
into controversy. Are you talking about the Satan one that was Santa?
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I literally watched it on Christmas. And I was so tired. I was delirious. And I watched it and I was like, this is the dumbest thing ever. And I'm having fun.
If I'm the most Jack Black movie. Like, if I'm him being obsessed with the devil and heavy metal, and then he actually gets to play a demon devil.
It was so bad.
Look.
I loved it.
If I'm going to watch a movie about Santa Claus being the devil, I'm watching Santa's Sleigh starring Bill Goldberg.
And Chris Kattan.
And Chris Kattan.
Just one more note. Steve's Lava Chicken song is also it's cracked the top 100 Billboard chart.
I saw that. It's like
10 seconds long or something.
Yeah, it's the shortest song ever to crack the Billboard. That was one meme I didn't have a heads up on. So he starts singing, and then I just hear little kids going la 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 la. I'm like, what the?
That's cute.
But yeah, I mean, by the way, Jack Black owes me an apology because I reviewed 2 of his movies, Tenacious D and Saving Silverman, and those reviews were horrible flops.
I'm surprised Tenacious D flopped. It's such a good movie.
The Tenacious D aired right during all the Tenacious D controversy, and then I guess everyone forgot about Saving Silverman. That movie's great.
Well,
that's a good movie. I like that movie.
It is good. It is good.